I think Eastern Europeans, because I like gang shit, like organized crime kind of stuff like that.
Yeah.
Obviously, like the Hispanic, Mexican gangs, you don't fuck with those guys. But there's something real creepy about those Eastern European guys showing up with like one ring and just because they're quiet about it.
That. This actually just reminds me of. I used to work for Porsche for like 7 years. It's my career before I started, going full time into comedy.
How much does it bother you if people say Porsche?
It doesn't bother me because literally when I started working there, it's like, you're gonna work here, you gotta fucking say it right.
Yeah. My dad was always a big car guy, and if I would be like, oh, it's a Porsche, he's like, Porsche.
Well, because it was the guy's name.
Yeah, of course.
Dr. Ferdinand Porsche.
Yeah.
Like my name's Trusso, and if I had a car and people were calling it a Truce, I'd be like, that's not the fucking name.
Also, that would fucking suck.
Yeah, right?
Just like, what a compromise. A literal compromise for a vehicle. I'm driving around in my Buick Compromise. That's not good.
Right. I sold a car to a guy. I don't know if he's a Russian guy.
Yeah.
Reminded me of Jokic, big like that. Just a fucking. This guy comes in the dealership. Like, we were open like 9 a.m. till 9 p.m. It was like maybe. I think it was a winter month. It was like, February or something. And those winter months were tough. Like, dude, you're sitting there at 7 o'clock and you're like, dude, just tick, you motherfucker.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, and then someone comes in and they want to test drive something and you're like, how do you get yourself up for that?
Yeah.
I got to go start this car in 2-degree weather. There's fucking 3 feet of snow out there.
Right.
I want to fucking back it up through the fucking window so we can just go home. Right.
I want to put the top down so I'll freeze to fucking death.
This Serbian comes in, I want to drive the 911. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah.
No, that'd be an Arab guy that wants to come in and drive the 911.
He comes in and he wants to talk about Cayennes, which is the SUV. And, nice dude.
Yeah.
But in my head, I'm like, I got to be nice. This guy is going to fucking kill me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, and he knew a lot about the cars. And usually you want to always like sell what you have on the lot.
Of course.
Right? This guy wanted to like build it and like order it.
Sure.
And I'm like, in my head, I'm like, okay, it's 7:30.
This is coming in 7:30 p.m.?
He came at 7:30 p.m. and we close at 9, right? And I'm like, okay. So in my head, I'm like, building this car with somebody. Because you pull up the configurator, then like, okay, what model do you want? Okay, what package do you want? Okay, now Porsche is like, it's like you have all these things. It's not like a Ford Taurus where you could just be like, oh yeah, give me this and this in this color. It's like that many things. And like, do you want this? Do you want this? And then you have to explain to them what's in this package, what's not in this package, like all that shit. So I knew that would take an hour. Right? I remember here at 8:30. And then if you really wanted to buy it, then I got to negotiate with them. Right. And then you want to put the deposit down. Then I got to go through all that stuff. So dude, I'm not even kidding. Like, it got to a point where it was like 9:15 and the manager's like paging me and I'm like, hey, excuse me, Mr. Russian Bear. Right. I have to go talk to the manager.
Probably Ivan.
And he's like, hey, what's going on with this guy? Like, is he going to go forward or can we have him come back? And I'm like, dude, like, just go. Like, I can lock up. You know what I mean? Just go, like, whatever. I'm like, if he needs to deposit or whatever. To get to the end of the thing with this guy, I'm like, all right, so if you want to order this, car is going to be here in like maybe 3 to 6 months, depending on allocations. It just need a $5,000 deposit. He's like, no, I give you all cash now. And I'm like, I can't do that.
No.
I'm like, everyone left.
Yeah.
You cannot give me $75,000 in cash. And he's like, I don't use credit. I don't use.
I fucking bet you don't use credit.
And I was like, dude, I can't take 75 because I won't come back to work tomorrow. I'll move. I'll take it all and leave. And you're gonna hunt me down and kill my whole family.
Exactly. As soon as I drive off this lot, there's gonna be 3 SUVs followed me home.
I was still doing drugs at that point. I'm like, I will spend this.
I'll be dead by Thursday.
Yeah, dude. So I had to really convince this guy, like, do not give me your $75,000 in cash. Jesus. Yeah. So in that case, if that happens, like if management was still there and everything like that, is like they have to take all that money. I had somebody buy a car one time with like $25,000 in cash. They have to take all that money, go in the back room, get the cash counter out. Put it through the cash machine, count it twice. 2 people have to count it. Then they have to sign a form. Because anything over $10,000 in cash has to be reported to the IRS. Right. And I guarantee you, if I had this guy sign, because I never saw this guy again.
Of course.
He never came back.
No.
If I had to give this guy a form to sign, he would have not signed it.
No, there's no way.
Anything over $10,000 has to report it.
Yeah, and you'd be like, hey, show me a valid U.S. passport, and he just shoots you in the leg and leaves.
Dude, that was I was there by myself.
Oh, dude. And then, and it's that winter, and it's been dark for 4 hours, and you're just like,
what have I done with my life?
No, dude, that was That's
Serbians. I don't know if he's Serbian, he's Russian, or whatever he was.
But something spooky.
Something was up.
And he's got 75 G's on him?
Yeah, and then I look, I'm like, where is it?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, is it in the car in a bag?
Yeah.
Or like
he just throws you a gym
gonna
bag.
come down and just fucking drop it off?
Dude, 70. No, that's immediately just like, there's like, I'm locked in here with this guy.
Yeah.
What's going on?
The showroom are all off except for my showroom and
oh my God, dude.
Dude, it was crazy.
No, that's whew. And you never saw him again.
I hope he's not one of your listeners.
No, I doubt it. I've only got like 40 a month right now. So we're working on it. We're building it up.
Never saw him again. No.
Dang, dude.
Never saw the guy again.
That's crazy.